All eyes on you, baby, so give them something to watch, huh? You heard me. All eyes are on you, baby. Give them something to watch. You may as well. They're not going nowhere. Who? I don't have to tell you that. You should know. It's different for everybody. Welcome in. This is another collective message with your girl, Brown Sugar. I'm locked in. Why you keep seeing? I know some of y'all is wondering, why do I keep seeing you pop up? Because I'm locked the fuck in. You're going to keep seeing me. Block me if you don't want to see me. But yeah, like somebody is real time, real life, manhandling and fucking up their future. And it's because they are taking a large risk by paying attention to you and taking their eyes off their own prize. Ooh. Okay, because you got it going on. Before I even get into it, the World card is on the top, and then the Lovers is under that, and then the King of Pentacles is up under that. So it's given that somebody here is thriving in love and in money. Somebody is completing cycles in love and in money. A lot of cutting off has happened. 2 of Swords, okay? A lot of sadness is in the air. 5 of Cups, okay? But victory nonetheless. The Chariot up under that. And it came from a lot of leaving behind. The 8 of Cups is behind the Chariot, okay? All right. And somebody here was very, very stern with the boundaries, all right? Very stern with the Tower energy, all right? Because this is about self-love. Dang, I didn't mean to dig that deep into it. But this is why all eyes are on you. Give them something to watch. Okay, I'm in that same energy. I got certain eyes on me and I'm giving them something to watch. Since you want to be on my page all day, let me put you some content out. But yeah, we got butterflies on top of this one. And then side piece and witchcraft. It's given that somebody here is in a very kind of like obsessive energy. We're going to get into why I say that, right? But it's very weird. So butterfly says feeling complete. And I did talk about completion a second ago. Can't stop smiling. Happiness. Devotion. Collective. I feel like that's you. All right. Mind you, take the energy how it belongs to you and no other way. Take what belongs to you. Leave what does not belong to you. This is a tarot space. Collective energy. Take what's yours. Leave what ain't. But I will say, I feel like this is more so the collective's energy. This happy energy. But do keep in mind, if you're a karmic person and you're the one watching somebody else, take it how it goes to you. Put yourself where you belong in the energy. You know where you be at. You know whether or not you in this happy energy or this jealous energy. But somebody considers you sort of like a forbidden fruit, right, collective? This would be like, and this is just an example. This would be like a good old Christian boy falling in love with a person like me who's a reader. When what I do goes against their wheelhouse of beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Like forbidden. All right. Forbidden is here and jealousy. Forbidden says love affair, temptations, flirting, giving into pleasure. People could also, you or other people could also be struggling with things like that when it comes to temptation. Jealousy is here as well. Jealousy says rumors, pettiness, being envious, talking behind your back. Okay. Somebody can't stop watching you, but at the same time, they can't stop talking about you behind your back as well, right? And somebody here is watching you under a magnifying glass, but at the same time, they're having conflict with what they see. And this might tap in a little bit to the energy that I talked about earlier when I was talking about how the line between love and hate when it comes to this person is extremely thin. Like if I were to go back to my original example when I said, imagine a good Christian boy falling in love with a tarot reader. They would hate, you know what I'm saying, the fact that I do what they do and not what I do what I do and not what they do, right? But at the same time, it's conflicting with the way they may feel towards me because they like what they see. You know what I'm saying? They like the game that I drop. And mind you, this is just an example. But yeah, you know, conflict says clashing, differences, incompatible, irreconcilable, right? And then magnifying glass. Somebody knows they're not compatible with you anymore. You could have let that be known. You could have gave them the silent treatment, but it's like they're still watching. Not only watching, but like watching closely with a magnifying glass, okay? Showing proof, validation, confirmation, finding the truth, right? And it's we also have gamble here. And I was like, when I saw gamble, I was like, okay, so somebody's taking risks by doing this. Somebody is literally taking their eye off their path and their prize and lowering their vibration to focus on something that it has nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? Why, mind you, this is an example. Why would a good Christian boy waste his time studying and studying and studying a reader when this is not where they even belong? And they know they're not going to change their beliefs, and they know they're not going to get nowhere trying to change my beliefs. So it becomes an unhealthy thing where they take their eye off their own path to focus on a path that doesn't have anything to do with them. Mind you, it's just an example. Take it how it goes to you. But gamble says taking a risk, poker face, not showing the feelings, and rolling the dice. Right? Somebody's rolling the dice on their own future. And then on top of that, risky is here again, risk. I said, so wow, double risk. Somebody's taking a large risk by focusing on you because you're their muse. Somebody really likes what they see when they watch you. But at the same time, they don't like, there's a lot that this person don't like about you though. And it might simply be because you're forbidden to them. You've probably outgrown them, which is why maybe you don't speak to this person. But it's like, it doesn't give hard feelings. It gives that you're focusing on yourself, but this person is also focusing on you instead of focusing on themselves, which is causing a problem for them. Don't cause no problem for you, because it seems like you're over here, happiness, devotion, feeling complete. Okay, risky says unprotected, actual disease, partner to partner. Unsafe decision. And so it's given like this risky lifestyle. This is something that's in the norm for this person. You know what I'm saying? It's within the norm for them to do certain things. And I'm only feel pulled to bring this up because it happened to me once. Since we are on the topic of the example I used, there actually was a time that there was a Christian boy who was interested in me, right? And he actually tried to get into my business about my body count and things like that because he said he wanted to know what he was getting into, as if he was assuming that he was going to get into some draws. Never happened. And I didn't even consider it. But it was just a weird thing to me because it's like, okay, we don't align. We don't get along. You know what I'm saying? But then on top of that, you overlook your bound. What are you even doing in there if you be getting it in? And this person's excuse actually was, well, I'm a sinner too, just like everybody else. Mind you, this was an organ player. You show up every Sunday to put on a show. That's crazy. Anyways, Muse says, inspired by you, listening to music, emotional bond, and song lyrics, okay? Somebody could be getting reminded of you when they listen to certain songs and things like that. I'm going to get a little tarot energy. Mind you, I do believe this might be the last reading of the night. I might do one more if I'm feeling it. Like I told y'all, I've been locked in. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You might not see me go live for a while because they restrict my lives ever since I got a strike on my account. So patience is definitely the name of the game. Might be a long time before you see me back on live on TikTok. I will go live on other platforms though. Temperance though is very significant here. If you're experiencing hard times, if you're experiencing risky times and things like that, remember to pull from your patience. Okay, it is actually a gift when you can perform temperance like this. That's why the temperance usually is presented as an angel, because a person who has extreme temperance and who can control themselves no matter the situation, that's one of the most powerful manifestors. People literally see you as an angel because no matter what happens to you, you know how to keep your composure. Things like that. What else is significant here? Give me 2, maybe 3 more. 2, maybe 3, because I only got a minute left. And to the lovely people who stayed all the way to the end, thank you for staying to the end. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow, and I will definitely be seeing you soon. Okay, your time in the spotlight is coming. You're already in the spotlight, whether you want to believe it or not, because people are watching. Page of Swords. People are watching. All right, and oh, I didn't even mean to pull this. Yeah, you're almost gonna be trapped in this spotlight. Like, once you get there, it's not gonna go nowhere. You don't see it now with the moon, but 6 of Wands with the 8 of Swords, you're gonna be trapped in this spotlight, whether you like it or not. And you're gonna be very stable as well. 9 of Pentacles. All right. I'll see y'all probably tomorrow. Let's lock in, gang. Bye.